Welcome back. And he is back, the man, Mike Eppel, joining us live from his Skype studio. Good morning to you, Mike.
Hello, how are you?
Mike, the man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Good,
What did
good.
I miss?
Well, you know what? Every time you're off, there are so many big biz stories. You know,
Of
as there
course there
are
are.
every day. But we're talking
That's how
about
it always works.
right every
What's that?
time. We're talking about the race to find
Yep.
a COVID-19 vaccine. Yesterday, we were talking to Chris McCusker about Moderna, and now, who are we looking at?
It's Pfizer and Biontech. They're into phase 3 clinical trials, and they made their announcement literally hours after Moderna made headlines saying that they're going to this phase 3 trial with 30,000 volunteers, candidates for this COVID-19 vaccine. You've still got the Oxford University study underway. So it's this warp speed search for a cure, a vaccine, whatever you want to call it, for COVID-19, and there's no guarantees that any of these will work, unfortunately, Melanie, but at the same time, it's got market implications. We're watching Moderna, Pfizer, BioNTech, all sharply higher in early trading because there is billions of dollars riding on this. Governments have lined up contracts for, if it works, hundreds of millions of doses with each of these companies. So, there's so much riding on this, not just from a global population standpoint, but also from a financial standpoint as well.
Absolutely. Gold.
Yep.
I love gold. So does everyone else.
Okay.
I'm glad I can make you giggle a little bit, Mike.
I know. I was gonna get into an Austin Powers reference there.
I was hoping you were.
No, I'm not going to. It would be cliche at this point. Listen, gold hit $1,981 an ounce. 1981, interesting. Good times back then. Anyway,
What were you doing in 1981,
you
Mike?
wouldn't remember 1981.
How do you know?
No.
How do you know, Mike?
Just guess.
I wear a lot of makeup. A lot of makeup to cover this up.
Yeah. My hair indicates as much that I was well advanced in 1981 already. Anyway, you know what?
Yeah.
This comes back to all of this government spending.
Yeah.
And just yesterday, the Republicans unveiled another $1 trillion stimulus plan. The Democrats are saying that's about $2 trillion less than what they want to see. Governments are printing money. They've just accelerated the printing press, and when you've got the potential devaluation of currencies, where does the money go? Right into gold, and we have seen this trend over the course of time. Gold, for the longest time, wasn't doing anything, and it's really caught a bid here, just in the midst of all of the global uncertainty. And the gold stocks have been star performers on the TSX, and lo and behold, the TSX was up over 100 points in Monday's trade.
I just like watching that viz of them dropping it on
I love gold.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we've got time for one more topic here.
Yep.
Different mortgage rules, pricing, housing market. Let's tie this all together for you with a pretty bow.
Well, mortgage rates are at record lows or very close to it. I was checking some of the big banks yesterday and seeing what has been going on because bond yields have dropped to record lows because central banks are buying bonds. They're trying to keep interest rates low. Ripple effect through the mortgage market. I saw posted rates for the low 2% level for 5 years, locked in. Some of the banks earlier this season have been talking about 1.99%. We're close to that now, and we've talked about the resurgence in the real estate market, Melanie, and I don't see that slowing down at all. Some record prices in the suburbs for things, for houses. We saw a story yesterday about $1 million shack selling in the GTA.
Yes, the one in Little Italy. Yes.
So this is the spillover effect of borrowing costs, where people are putting their money right now, and pandemic, trends in real estate. Where do you want to live if you're in a lockdown or what have you? So spaces of the issue, except in that little property, which looked to be 10 feet wide?
You know what, I want to get the dimensions on that thing. It did. It looked like 10 by 10.
How do you even build? I mean, do you build out and then just shove it in between the houses that exist? I don't even know.
It had charm. Charm and potential, as they say.
Fixer upper.
There it is, Mike.
Need some TLC. Yes.
All right, have a good Tuesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.